So in the last episode, we saw death is not the end, it's a new beginning. When a physical body dies, the soul doesn't travel across oceans and continents to find a new body. The rebirth is a celestial event, well planned, but happens only when the right conditions are met, when the timing is right, when everything aligns together for the soul to evolve. You undergo a cycle of rebirth. So far, we understood one thing very clearly. Karma is not random, it is a stored pattern. But now the real question is, when does it show up? Because think about it, why do certain things happen at a specific time? Why does one phase of life feel smooth and another feels like everything is collapsing? Same person, same life, but completely different phases. So what changed? This is where astrology comes in. So relax, I am not going to teach you astrologies here, no calculations, no complicated chart, but we only need one concept, that is of timing. So in the last episode, I told you to comment Mahadasha. So we'll be understanding what exactly is Mahadasha, the cosmic calendar, the cosmic scheduler. Your birth chart is not something mere mystical wallpaper. It's simply a snapshot of your karma at birth. Think of it like this. Your life is a movie, your birth chart is a script outline. It shows which area of life will be active, where things will flow easily, where challenges may come. Not forcing anything, just showing what's possible. Your prarabdha karma is encoded here. Now imagine this. Your life is like a library. Inside it, thousands of stories exist. Career, your relationship, your money, your health, your growth, but all the books are not open at once. So who decides which story plays now? In Vedic astrology, there is a system called as Vimshottari Dasha. Don't worry about the name, just understand this. It is like a cosmic schedule. It divides your life into phases. Each phase is ruled by a planet, and during that phase, the planet's karmic themes become active. Vimshottari Dasha is a 120 years Vedic astrological chart based on the moon's birth nakshatra, determining the timing of major life events through planetary periods called as Mahadasha. The sequence is Sun. The Sun's Mahadasha remains for 6 years, the Moon remains for 10 years, Mars for 7 years, Rahu for 18 years. Jupiter for 16 years, Saturn for 19 years, Mercury for 17 years, Ketu for 7 years, and last Venus for 20 years. So that makes it 120 years in total. The Mahadasha at birth is determined by the nakshatra the moon occupies, calculated by the remaining portion of the nakshatra. The sequence follows as Sun, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Ketu, and then Venus. Each Mahadasha is further divided into Antardashas, the sub-period, example Venus in Venus, Venus in Sun, etc. So let's take a very simple example here. Let's say you enter a phase ruled by Venus. Suddenly your life starts revolving around relationship, love, money, comfort. Then comes the Saturn. Now the things will shift into responsibility, pressure, delays, reality checks. Same life, different phases, different experience. So a very important point comes here. Nothing new is being created. It was already in your karma. Dasha just decide when it comes forward. So Dasha doesn't give you challenges. It just decide when your karmas will come forward. So how does it feel in real life? Have you noticed this? There's a phase where you suddenly feel motivated. New opportunities come out of the blue. Right people enter your life. And then a phase where you feel stuck, everything feels slow, same effort but no result. This is not random, this is timings. Now let's connect it deeper. Remember, karma is stored as an information inside you. Now imagine this, each planet represents a certain frequency and your karma also exists as pattern. When both matches, activation happens. Like tuning a radio, when the frequency matches, the channel becomes loud. Same way, when your life enters a certain dasha, it tunes into a specific karmic pattern and suddenly that area of life becomes active. Now this is where it gets interesting. You might now ask, How can timing be so precise sometimes? Here's why. When a phase shifts, your thoughts changes, your emotion changes, your interest changes, your decisions changes. Slowly your behavior, your complete behavior changes. Then your environment starts responding. It looks like suddenly everything changed. But from inside it was gradual. A shift in pattern, which led to a shift in action, which led to a shift in life. So there are three ways to understand the same thing. You can see this in three ways. Astrology language, if we see, your Saturn Mahadasha started. In scientific language, if we see, your internal patterns aligned with external cycles. And in the spiritual language, if we see, your karma got activated. Same thing, different words. But the core truth, the universe is not sitting and deciding, let's mess up his life today. There's no emotional judgment. There's only a karmic information plus the cosmic timing which brings your life experiences. And the most important part, now listen carefully, this changes everything. Dasha decides what comes to you, but you can still decide how you respond. Even in the toughest phase, you can create new karmas. Even in the best phase, you can mess up things. So your birth chart shows the possibilities. Dasha decides the timings. Your awareness decides the outcome. So next time when life suddenly shifts, don't panic, don't overthink. Just ask, what phase am I in and what it is trying to teach me? Because maybe nothing is going wrong. It is just your karmic chapter starting. And in the next episode, we will decode something even deeper, how to actually read your own patterns and stop repeating the same cycle. I am not going to teach you astrology here. I am just going to give you some few tools which will just decode the complete 120 years of your life into a single page. Jai Bhairav Baba, Jai Bholenath, Har Har Mahadev.